3 days of competition have led us to this Sunday. And for one solitary golfer in the field, today's the day. Today's the day that a new chapter will be written in major championship history. Today's the day that legends are born or amplified. Today, perhaps, will be the culmination of a lifetime's worth of dreams. Today is the final round of the United States Open.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Country Club at Brookline in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, live final round coverage of the United States Open. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. And that will be in the fairway, so a solid start here on this Sunday. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Oh, how about the touch right there? Very well done.
Hard to do much better than that. It was nearly perfect.
Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll remain at 14 under. On to the second here at Brookline, and as far as par 3s go, this is about as long as it gets, 275 yards. The members play this as a par 4, and with that green tilting at a 45-degree angle, this makes for a true test off the tee. Well, he hung that out there to the right, and the green can't hold it. Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par, and he'll stay right where he is. Onward now to the 504-yard par 4/3. Slight dogleg to the right with a very narrow fairway. You have to drive it accurately if you want to have a chance at birdie.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's got 154 yards to the hole, ball on a slight upslope, which should send it just a little bit higher in flight.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain right where he is. Next up at the Country Club, another tough par 4, 497-yard fourth, which shares a fairway with the third and is just as tough. Hit it straight off the tee, or you can definitely make a number you do not want. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway.
From the heart of the fairway, 180 yards in.
That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. We come now to the drivable 310-yard par 4 fifth. Feel free to let it rip, but beware the 6. Count them, 6 bunkers surrounding the green. Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. Nicely played. It's a birdie at the 5th. And he moves to 15 under. So you came out of that drivable par 4 5th, hopefully with a birdie. Who knows, maybe an eagle on your card. You arrive at the 6th. It's a par 3, and it's just under 200 yards. By today's standards, that's not that long. If you're dialed in with your iron play, who knows, you can put another birdie on the card right here, but you got to stake it. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Everybody goes to the range and they all want to hit 300-yard short shots. But those little chip shots, they're just as important.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And he's going to drop back to 14 under par. Here now at the shortish 7th, a 378-yard par 4 that once again demands accuracy off the tee. If thoughts of birdie are on your mind. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second. That's a high-quality shot right there. A 4-footer here for birdie. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he will definitely not say no to that. So now we're at the 8th hole, and this is the first par 5 of the day. It's only 567 yards. That is not gargantuan by today's standards. So you can see in this stretch with that drivable par 4 and then the par 3 and then another relatively short par 4, you have a chance to get some momentum into your round. That's up the left side.
Boy, that's way down there. Should only leave an iron to this par 5.
Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8 to 16 under par. Par 4 ninth here at the famous country club, site of the 1999 Ryder Cup. It's 425 yards. It's a par 4. And the key here, as with so many of the holes at Brookline, you want to keep it out of the trouble, out of the trees. Accuracy crucial. But most importantly here, avoid the water on the right. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. From the fairway, Noda, this is second.
And he is right on the number. 140 yards to the front, 156 to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that finishes off a strong front 9. It's a 33, 2 under par. Ahead now to the 10th, a 513-yard par 4. Slight dogleg right with a small creek crossing the fairway. Avoided off the tee, and a birdie might be in the cards.
Another great tee shot. By my count, only missed one fairway today, so that's 7 of 8. Easy to see that's the best way to play this golf course.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Nope. Okay, that's going to be finished off for his bogey. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Well, you love a short par 3, don't you? This is only 131 yards, the 11th, and it's just a wedge. You're licking your chops, but be careful. There's some trouble here. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Took a lot of sand there. That did not have enough to reach the green. It's going to get hung up on the fringe. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Next up at the legendary Country Club in Brookline, it is the 478-yard par 4 12th, another hole where accuracy off the tee is paramount. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. Just 5 feet left. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Onward now to the 490-yard par 4 13th. A dogleg left with a green protected by water in the front and flanked by 2 bunkers. It's a good challenge right here, this par 4 13th at 490 yards. It's a dogleg left, and the green is protected by water in the front. and you can see it's flanked by 2 bunkers, so if you get going sideways here or miss-hit a shot, it could result in a big number.
That hit that tree hard and bounced straight into the rough.
Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot. Well, that's what separates the good players from the great players, the ability to get it that close from that kind of lie. Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. This is all you want. 625 yards, par 5, 14th hole. It was sort of born out of the old 12th hole, but I mean this one uphill, you need to get after it. No issues here. That is into the fairway. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. This for birdie now at 14.
Not a ton in this, but you have to hit it firm.
That had a pretty good line, very close to going in. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. This is where the golf course really starts to kind of bare its teeth. You need to have your game in order. This is a 515-yard hole, a par 4 15th. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for his second. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Oh, everything is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. Now to the last par 3 of the day. It is the 16th, 211 yards, 4 greenside bunkers, and you can see those mature trees. This is a good old-fashioned par 3. Didn't play the wind very well there, and that's going to wind up too strong and over the green.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Oh, right on line all the way. It is a par here at 16. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Our penultimate hole is another drivable par 4. 370 yards, 17. Cut the corner of the dogleg and go for the green if you'd like. But 4 greenside bunkers await. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control as that's in the fairway here at 17. A pretty ideal wedge distance here, 95 yards for his second.
Oh boy, far from a good shot that.
close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Now, there's nothing like the finishing hole at a U.S. Open golf course, and this is every bit of a great U.S. Open championship test. The Country Club at Brookline, it has hosted so many important championships through the years, and now it's your turn. See if you can make something happen at this 455-yard 18th.
Bogey at the last and found the rough here. It's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction. That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. Frank, you can really feel the emotion. You can see it written on our player's face. What do you think it's like?
Well, it's something that I got close to, Rich, but never, ever had that opportunity just to actually lift up one of the trophies. You're in a special league. I always looked at people that won major championships differently. The validation to all the hours that you practiced, the things that you've done when other people wanted you to go out and have dinner. It's all come to fruition, and it's all worth it just holding that trophy.
So that'll do it for my partner here in the tower, Frank Nobilo. For Nota Begay, Iona Stephen, and all our crew, Rich Lerner saying, we'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour.